Hey, what's happening YouTube and Twitch? This is Positively Glad once again back again. After the technical difficulties of Xbox controllers basically having no soul, we are back again with the Azerbaijani race. So I'm once again joined by my partner in crime, Raratron. How you doing there, buddy?
Bit miffed, you know. It's not nice having technical issues, but you know, being yeah, just yeah.
This means we're going to get a 1-2 here, doesn't it? Basically, all of this is geared up for us just to kind of win Baku. I'm sure. As well, guys, you will now witness some of my people, my friends. Another good point, right? I actually let me middle button it. I did all of that while on stream, by the way. It actually let me click on the middle button, which is kind of amazing.
Be interesting to know.
So that's good for a few of the guys who are running the streams in our league, of course. To be able to do, so that's awesome. And I have a lot of videos to upload, guys, so make sure you definitely check out my YouTube channel, especially. All of my content will be going up. There is some quite humorous moments on Warriors Orochi.
Yeah,
Trust me.
When it's a day of you and Baba, you need to just upload vids if you can't do anything else.
Yeah, I know. I should have done it today. I just sat there on Dynasty Warriors like a mongo. But yep, we are now here, guys. We are rolling.
Dynasty Warriors. I remember playing the first one. You're just running into a battle. Like,
yeah, that's one then. This is one that I'm going to plug my own video to my streaming partner. Enjoy this, guys. I'm currently doing a Warriors Orochi walkthrough, which is like Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warriors mingled into one world. It's fucking intense. And I'm on normal difficulty. I usually play beginner, you know what I mean? Because in honesty, guys, I am a noob at that game. I'm honest in my judgment. I am shit at them games, but I love playing them. We're going to get on with the race anyway, but yeah, just simply to say, I am shite at them games. So yeah,
me too.
It's quite fun to see, really, for myself, playing them sort of games, and I actually have had one death in my first 2 episodes 2 days ago. So yeah, it was quite embarrassing. I come up against.
Do you want me to get the theme from the Titanic tune that I played that time for Swizz when he left?
Anybody got earphones? Anyone got earplugs? I'm actually going to have another cigarette. Actually, why not? So obviously, every stream I have has to have one cigarette. You know what I mean? Otherwise, it's just not a positive.
Yeah, it's not a pos stream. It's not a pos stream, is it? Without a cigarette.
Before I do though, I'm going to edit my strategy a little bit here. Can I do that? No, I can't. That's a bit of an issue. Okay. I've got a good strategy here, mate. I actually have one that's going to work for a change, which is awesome if I avoid damage and blow myself up.
Do you want to share it?
Yes, I will. I don't usually share it, but I will do this time. It's mediums till lap 17, and obviously you can't do it, of course, but mediums till lap 17 and soft tyres, or super softs till the end of the race.
Okay, I wish. Hopefully,
what I'm going to say is
who
is actually back. I don't know who is back. I am being really dry unnecessarily here. He said, "Guess who's back? Back again. Back for more." I generally don't know. Is Slim Shady actually back? I really couldn't tell you. If I keep butchering that song anymore, you have permission to fucking bitch slap me.
Oz, go have your cig.
I'm going to go for a cigarette, guys. Back in a bit. I'll let Rara take over with the sensible comments. Back in 2.
Honestly, what am I working with here? Go have your cig. Sod off. Right. Yep. Sorry, guys, for the technical glitch. I had no idea what happened there. My pad just decided to throw a hissy fit. It's just like, oh, you're trying to do something fun? No, I'm going to turn off. And then, obviously, for whatever reason, I could not connect my audio, despite numerous attempts and whatnot. It required me to turn off my Xbox completely and turn it back on. Such is the way. But there we go. So, Azerbaijan, we are looking at a dry race. Some may say that's unfortunate. Me, however, I'm actually really looking forward to it. It's going to be one of them races where a slight mistake is going to cost you dear. There are walls on all sides. Like I say, it's the first time that F1 have come to Azerbaijan here in 2016. Is it a nice looking track? You know what? For the amount of people that are watching this, is it a nice looking track? Put in the comments, because I'm going to have to say no. I don't like the look of the track at all. I think it's too narrow. Straight is too overpowering, although it, like I say, in league racing, it's fun because you can have 3 to 4 abreast fighting into turn 1. And obviously, you know, I intend to have some fun here while I can before I get taken out by AI, which is probably going to happen. But like I say, it was this race was won by Nico Rosberg. I think this is classified as the European Grand Prix, isn't it? So if I'm going off that, there is actually a lot more history to the European Grand Prix. Michael Schumacher's last podium in Formula 1 in 2012 at the European Grand Prix, which was back then held in Valencia. He pitted, put fresh tyres on, stormed through the field to get 3rd place. I was emotional. I used to hate Michael Schumacher growing up, but when he came back to Mercedes, being the ripe old age of 40, I couldn't help but respect and love him. So, yeah, he won me over in the end, despite having numerous battles with my driver who I supported growing up, Damon Hill. Obviously, for those of you who are a bit young and don't really know the name, hopefully you do. But there we go. Damon Hill is the son of the late great Graham Hill, who was a double world champion back in the 60s and 70s. Damon Hill won the Formula 1 Championship in '96 in the Williams Renault. Yep, Williams Renault. What else can we say about the European Grand Prix? 1999 stands out. It was held at the Nürburgring. Obviously not the old Nürburgring that we all know and love. It was the shortened version. The race was actually won by a Stuart Ford. It was won by Johnny Herbert of all people. It was Johnny Herbert, Jarno Trulli in the Prost 2nd, and Rubens Barrichello in the other Stuart 3rd. It was an absolutely amazing race to watch. At the beginning, it was dry. You had Hakkinen leading from Coulthard, and you had Ralph. No, sorry, no, take that back. You had Frentzen, then you had Hakkinen, then you had Coulthard, and then you had Ralph Schumacher. And it was actually Ralph Schumacher in the Williams who was challenging the McLarens and whatnot. And it was actually really fun to watch, and obviously the rain came. Frentzen had a electrical fault which ruined his chance at the championship in '99. Just the whole Grand Prix was an absolute dream to watch. I mean, Marc Genet scoring points for Minardi was brilliant.
Oh, I know exactly what you're about European Grand Prix.
Eddie Irvine, yeah. Because obviously Baku is classified as the European Grand Prix, so there is a lot more history to that than there is Azerbaijan.
Yes, sir. That's my favourite race of all time.
Probably
the second favourite race of all time. That.
Oh, I could watch that race over and over again.
There's one better, and that was what race I was going to say a minute ago. The
93 Donington?
Nope. For European Grand Prix, I was looking at general Grand Prix as a whole. The 1998 Belgium was my favourite, and there was another one as well.
That will always be my favourite. Obviously, me being a Damon Hill fan.
My third favourite.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Well, guys.
Although I might have.
I really don't know what to do with this. I'm half hoping that Rara's mic fails and I can go to bed without blowing up and losing my second bollock. But
no,
yeah,
you will do this race.
Right, this is a very, very intriguing thing I will point out, Rara. The track temperature cools at the end. So
hopefully it'll be good for the tyres.
That's it. In terms of the kind of position on the grid, I don't remember staring behind a yellow car ever since our co-op where I blew up in that as well in qualifying. The Russian one where I was starting behind Shag in the Renault, of course. That was an interesting one. But right, guys, this is Azerbaijan. This is Positively Glad. This is ESR. Fuck this. This is ESR Postcard 84. This is ESR Pos Rara Haas. We're going. Let's fucking do it. 22nd on the grid. There's no one behind me. Oh boy.
Good luck, my friend.
We'll bloody need it. Oh god.
Here we are. 1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4 light, 5 light. God, they're on for an age, but it's go here in Baku.
Folks. I've got 2 Renaults in front of me. I'm just going to back completely out of this. This is a clusterfuck for the AIs at the moment.
Alright, I'm already up to 5th. Okay.
I'm last still, but I'll make my moves in a second.
Oh, I had Rosberg
I
backing
can
out of
confirm,
that one.
Rara, we are quicker than the Renaults. And Marcus Ericsson has just outdragged Fernando Alonso.
That's not.
No, Felipe Nasser has, who's officially the slowest car in F1. Yellow
Oh,
flag!
Rosberg's tagged me. He's in the wall.
It's carnage back here. Cars have stopped. And I've actually just driven through 4 cars, guys, and I'm up to 17th place. I've never driven through cars before. That was quite interesting. Rosberg, I think, has damage. No, sorry, don't call my name Harrianto. Don't overtake me, Harrianto. Get the fuck back. Right, okay, so I'm up to 17th position. Another yellow flag here.
Oh no.
And that doesn't sound good. And there's a yellow dot that isn't basically moving. And ESR Forza Rara is in the wall. Oh, fuck me. Right behind you, bud.
What started off brilliantly is over.
I'll stay behind you, mate. Don't worry.
Alright.
Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Go on.
No, I'm staying behind. I was walking in with Harrianto behind me, mate, to be honest. Keep it going, man. Just get yourself on the left-hand side going into the pits. I'll rich mix it so they can't overtake. Take it.
Just
very
bear with me,
easy
I'm going to
round here.
struggle getting round here.
I know, I'm leaving enough of a gap. So, of course, the scene where I blew up from technically 3rd position. Good driving, buddy.
Right.
Right, I'm on the right side. Harrianto's going to try and overtake me here, I can see it. Oh my god. Watch out, Rara. This is going to end in fucking tears. Oh my god. That's a rich mix, this. I'm up to 15th now, which is good. Not for Rara, of course, but hopefully slap on a set of
I need a
medium
safety
at the
car.
end. Or potentially just grind out super softs, mate.
Oh, Rosberg. Rosberg's in the pit.
So basically, guys, I am now our sole hope for points, really, which doesn't really look good considering Rio Harrianto is kind of calling my name.
The team have decided. The team have decided to put the mediums on, so that's what I'm going to do.
Right, okay, so man, yeah, they've... In fairness, our team, the one thing our team has got right are the calls this season. We haven't done any really dodgy calls, other than the intermediates, for Rara last time out in the dry conditions.
Yeah.
We've had that one
But
mistake.
it was unfortunate call. Obviously, the guys that made it have now been sacked and replaced. It was just unfortunate, really.
We found that they're actually from Mugen Haas, the guys from the IndyCar scene. You know, the guys that managed to butcher the best IndyCar of all time and make it a tail-end car from 1995. I am an old IndyCar fan, guys, and I am sorry to disappoint. I'm not blown up and we're on lap 2. Anything can happen, but I'm still going round. Right, so, Kvyat next. Surprising I'm keeping up with this guy. I'm pulling away from a Mercedes-powered Manor. I know the Manors from personal experience around here where I grabbed 2nd place in my career behind an ultimately upgraded Ferrari of Vettel. That was the only car that beat me that day. Obviously, Azerbaijan, hashtag shenanigans. But we have a run here on Daniel Kvyat, folks. I wish I could change it into spectate mode. And all I'm saying is, I've overtaken Daniel Kvyat before Slipstream.
That's interesting.
Which is interesting. Welcoming in, guys. This is why we privatise the party and stop hooligans getting in. Beer, how you doing this evening?
Jag's on his way as well.
Oh
Oh,
no.
We'll be doing his commentary, of course, on here, which is awesome. That tuned.
Would you like your co-op on the internet? Is that interest?
Grab my videos, stick them on the forum, buddy.
Yay!
Oh, I've had a warning. Jesus Christ.
I've not had one yet.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean,
good.
apart from losing a wing at the castle section, which was my race is fucked. But at the end of the day,
Not
I'm just
yet,
gonna
not
grind
yet,
it. I wanna finish this Grand Prix. I've not finished in Azerbaijan for a long time.
Basically not. Well, I've not finished one since the RRL days, as we said at the start. Tell you what, though, this fucking Haas of medium tyres is absolutely loving it at the moment. Potentially one of my best. Admittedly, I have Pascal Wehrlein and Marcus Ericsson in front of me at the moment in 12th and 13th, based on the carnage between Rosberg and about 10 of the cars at the start.
Yeah, like I say,
Included
Rosberg was down on my inside. He just tagged me, and yeah, went round and lost his wing into the wall. So, but there we go. That's Rosberg's story. He's now in 21st. Obviously, that's not going to help his championship fight with Lewis Hamilton. Oh dear, what a shame.
32 points to gap here, folks, after 7 races. It's Hamilton is the dot all by himself, by the way. So it's probably going to be 57 by the end of this. I mean, I have no intention of letting the German prick through anyway. But yeah, amazing start by me, Rara, to be fair, mate. Looking 14th from 22nd.
It's been a good start, mate. I mean, despite oh, is that what happened? Did you have to go in? Did you have that operation then last night?
I did. It was the only way I could actually confirm to race. I'm currently racing under heavy fucking morphine with one bollock. Well, it was either that or they were going to try and sew my penis back together. So I said, I'll keep half a penis and just cut the bollock off. You know what I mean? It was one of them. But yeah.
You stop talking about penises.
Yep. I had to go for a cigarette last time. Penis talk on too much.
Horse cock.
Oh, we're at Azerbaijan. Give me a minute.
Oh no.
Yeah, right, anybody in the comments, guys, by the way, I'd like you all, when I'm on the start-finish straight in about 4 corners time, if I make it, obviously, to put it in the comments, hashtag horse penis building. Trust me, I will show you why now. I'm only saying this once. I cannot catch... Oh, they're on super softs, that's why. Left Kvyat. Kvyat, has he got damage? Absolutely getting raced by myself at the moment. You okay, bro?
Yeah, just near.
If you have a look, guys, straight in front, there is a penis. A penis. Well, there is technically a penis. A building that looks like a penis. That is what I'm saying. Right, so we've got. Ooh. Oh,
And here's the partner in crime.
Ericsson minor front wing damage, right? So that's something.
Oh,
to
that's good.
Hope for. Obviously, I know you had to have a very slow pit stop, of course, but there is hope in this race.
Yeah, I did.
These medium tyres, mate, will get to the end of this race, by the way. That is a prior synopsis for you.
That is interesting.
I'm one of the worst on my tyres, as you know, and I'm on...
Me too, mate. Me too.
14%.
I mean, I've got... What's mine on? 13.
Sweet, man, that's what we need. So pretty much we're on the same sort of wear, aren't we? Ooh, don't hit that wall.
There's just a lap difference between these tyres.
Rio Haryanto, don't call his name. Haryanto is in it's just outdrag Kvyat. Kvyat's got problems, I think.
I reckon. Well, it is the 2015 Ferrari engine in the back of that Toro Rosso, which is why I am not picking that car in career mode.
No. Admittedly, in career mode on this, you can actually upgrade your cars, of course. Whereas Toro Rosso, I don't think they've had an upgrade since they were Minardi, so we'll have to fly with that, but we'll move on. Right, so let's have a little look here. We've got Ericsson just in front of us.
See, with Toro Rosso being as they are, it just proves what a quality driver Mr. Tafkabir is for, you know, almost winning the championship.
As we put on the admin chat there, I lost my chance of doing it. Oh, it was on the Facebook page, wasn't it? I ended up, well, as I said, when Voids wiped Ben out, I just had to take my opportunity, you know.
Well,
yeah.
you didn't really have a choice.
I could have started second. I would probably still won the bloody thing anyway, but you know. But right, moving on. We're now on lap 6, and I'm still driving round. People who are tuning into this stream to watch me blow up, lol. Hashtag sue me. But need to really start motoring here now.
Right, so I just got to pray that cars pit very soon, because I'm falling behind Rosberg at a rate of knots.
However, you are catching the tail enders up, mate. At a rate of knots.
Actually, no, I've just took 2 tenths out of Rosberg there in the final sector.
We love realism.
I know,
Is he on mediums,
yeah,
by the way?
Rosberg.
Oh, that's a 3-second penalty. No, it's not. That's my second one.
No, Rosberg's on super soft.
What? Well, there you go. That's a position overtaken, mate. If you stick on mediums till the end, which you'll just be able to do. Listen, I don't mind you updating me, Jeff, but not when I'm going through the fucking castle section, which has a bridge which interferes with radio reception, you fucking jalalabadi. Anyway.
Yeah, that's Jeff for you.
Right. Start moseying in on Ericsson now. He's got a bit of damage in his car, so forgiven the technical difficulty at the start of the race, guys.
There's my
Still
first
had
warning.
technical difficulties, as he decided to try and climb the castle walls. I think he was trying to say fucking
It looks
Thumbelina with a wall.
inviting.
I have just nearly blown up. Like, nearly blown up. To the point where...
My back end's very loose, just coming out that quick, going through them quick corners after the castle section. Stay away from that wall.
Move on Ericsson, 13th. Can I just point out, Rara, these Saubers have been upgraded to the point of fucking stupidity. Like,
I
really
think they're just making
upgraded.
them. I think they're just making the most of a bad situation at the minute.
Ericsson's at 14th. I'm not dropping him, and I'm on DRS. I know we've got the straight line speed advantage of a trolley going uphill, but you know, it's one of them at the moment. Here we go then.
Okay,
Ooh.
we seem to be very quick in the last sector. I've just took 3 tenths out of Rosberg, but I'm losing a hell of a lot throughout the rest of the lap.
Mine's in the corners, weirdly. I'm hauling cars in the corners, but then my steps are all kind of designed for the kind of stability of the car as opposed to do or die attitude on the straights. Yeah, I had a flirtatious moment with the wall in, going through the fucking hellfire corner as I dubbed it in the side of the street. Fucking swerving left, right, onto the fastest straight in the world, pretty much, nearly.
Yeah, those corners are probably up there with turn 8 in Turkey.
Do you know what I find surprising though? You can't quite amass the same speeds that you can on the home straight in Monza, which is really unusual. They're on par, but they don't beat it. You'd assume it would beat it, wouldn't you? Considering the actual advantage that you have in terms of the distance and the kind of longevity of straight. But
Yeah.
so I am now all alone. We've got a car pitting, by the way. Car in the pits.
Okay. Yeah.
It
it's
is
okay.
Ricardo. Oh my God! Ricardo's gone back in front of a set of supers. 2 stop.
He's going for outright pace.
He's a tit.
Oh, I'm out.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hellfire corner. Knew that's where I'd lose it.
It's all on me now then. Wow. Give me a safety car, please. Please, fucking God, give me a safety car. All these fucking Mongos are gonna pit.
Ah, sorry guys. That is. That was always going to happen. Just so frustrating.
Alright guys, you'll have to wait till the Mercedes Ultimate AI career mode for Rara to potentially finish a race. I tell you what, Rara, you've just made a lot of people lose a
Baku.
lot of money. Because you died before I did.
Sue me.
Sue me, bitch.
Right, so Lewis Hamilton's made a pit stop as well. He's in 10th now after
Oh, he's quite in
leading,
front of me.
and he's
Bastard.
on the soft tyres.
Can you really think about getting to the end on them? I mean, realistically,
Yeah,
obviously you can.
yeah.
but
If we were thinking of just doing the one stop with the mediums, then they can quite easily go to the end on the softs. Join on Mr. Posglad now and switch to broadcast camera, and there he is in all his glory.
Ish.
He'll go past my corpse in a minute. It was about there.
Somewhere around there. That's where my life ended.
just somewhere around there. Just that's where I died. Oh, who's that? You've got Kvyat and the Sauber battling side by side down into turn 1. That's a Ferrari and a Red Bull coming out. That'll be Verstappen and Vettel.
That's key. Vettel's going to the end. Verstappen isn't. Red Bull have fucked up the strategy here. Really
yeah, Red
fucked
Bull
it up.
of yep, agreed. Is Vettel on the mediums?
Yep, he's going to the end, mate. This guy, Vettel's going to be running a potential. If Hamilton doesn't make it, which is a minute possibility that he won't make it.
It is a very slight possibility. Now the thing we've got to realise here is if that's the case, then what's it for? What's it for?
Car out, I think. Crash at least.
Whereabouts, mate?
There's a car slow. He's currently in 21st.
Who is it? Come on. Haryanto has no front wing.
I've got a bit of a problem.
Oh no, he does have a front wing.
I've got a problem.
Go on, what's your problem?
Look behind me.
I know, you've got a Ferrari of Sebastian Vettel.
And Ricciardo. All over my derriere.
Yep.
Going
I think
Hellfire Corner.
hopefully, what I'm hoping is that those two will battle each other, slow each other down, and you'll be fine.
Oh,
like I say, mate,
move
move over to the left when you're going down the straight.
Obviously, I didn't listen. Oh,
although don't do it this time.
Oh,
don't do it because they're already on the left of you. Right, get in his slipstream. You okay?
Oh my god.
That's a Williams coming out as well. Oh my god.
Yellowing.
Oh.
Twice. Do you know what?
Ricardo's
no.
going to have a piece
Ricardo,
of that
no.
as well.
Ricardo, no. Oh my god, I'm dead.
Oh! Ricardo's out! Ricardo is out!
He blew up the dumb gun. Perfect.
Virtual safety car now.
Perfect, mate. My fuel was going shit.
Leave your fuel alone.
Lean. I've gone lean. Ricardo just blew it into high fucking oblivion.
Yep, he literally went through you, hit the Williams, lost his wheel.
Well, I was wondering because it was 3 wide going into the end of the DRS straight, and as you know, I was practically proving myself just from the thought of it.
Exactly. I have no idea how he managed that, but that's it. Ricardo's out of this Grand Prix.
He is having a shocker. I think he scored about 50 points after winning the opening round. Not even that.
You know what? I actually forgot he won the opening round in Australia. How the mighty have fallen, is what I can say.
VSC advantage, baby. I'm gonna have problems now. Half a wing and all. Oh shit. Right. If anyone pits now, they're gonna be fucked. No, they haven't pitted. Damn it.
Right, here we go anyway. There will be pit stops made. You're in 8th place, mate. Just keep going. That's all you can do.
I'm in 12th by right, but Ricardo's gone now, so that's an instant 11th.
Like I say, you're not pitting now as well, but you are going to be affected with that yellow wing.
Worst comes to worst, bro. Soft tyres, boom. You know what I mean? Grind them out to the end.
Well, actually, the Haas was feeling good.
Mate, it's feeling brilliant. Even with the yellow wing, I'm a little bit slower, but it's kind of really, still really responsive. This race has been just fucking carnage.
To be honest, that's what you've got to expect at a street circuit.
Vettel hit me into the wall at 210 miles an hour.
He did. He kind of did the Schumacher chop on you.
German bastard. At least I'm beating one German in this race. Well, 2 Germans. Verlaine's behind me, I think.
Oh yeah. Pause. What happened? Pause. Oh, his controller died. No, pause. I'm sorry for what you've seen here, folks, but I think that's it for pause.
Pressure in the rear right. You've got
Controller just broke and I've got full battery. Can you hear me?
could have been promising for Haas, like it's been the case so many times this season, has turned complete and utter shite.
I've never had that before in my life.
What happened?
My controller has full battery, exactly what happened to you earlier. And then my controller froze, going around the corner.
See, mine didn't froze, it just turned off.
It just froze.
I couldn't do anything about it.
The light's been on, and it's just froze. What a fucking...
I think we may have to call defeat on this one, dude.
I'm gonna keep going, but... if I can just get back to the pits before being... oh, I'm fucked anyway, aren't I?
Yeah, you're in 20th, mate.
Load of bullshit, this. It's not often I kind of have a rage moment on my streams, but this is a load of fucking shite.
No,
That
like I say, you
is
were on course for a points finish as well.
What is wrong with these controllers tonight? Literally about to go into the pits for the soft tyres on this lap, and...
is that what you decided to do?
Yeah, I was
as
coming
well?
in, mate, and then just when I was coming around the castle, no response in the controller. You guys were talking to me. It did exactly what it did to you. In terms of, I'm actually getting out in front of this guy. Actually, hopefully, I'm going to get out in front of Hamilton. So hopefully, I can stay under a lap behind and we get a safety car. That'd be nice. Okay.
Oh, we got to see now. Right, so that's Hamilton coming round turn 1.
Worst comes to worst, mate. I've lost all my fucking fuel as well because I've had a puncture. For fuck's sake.
Is that right? Oh my god. Carlos Sainz second. Jensen Button third.
Don't believe they've pitted, as far as I know. Is Hamilton
No,
on the
no,
soft
they haven't
tyre?
pitted.
Right, okay, he's on the same as me.
Hamilton is on the soft tyre. You've got the Red Bull of Max Verstappen fourth on the super soft, so he's definitely making a stop again.
Right, there's one glimmer of hope here. No, there's not. There's just not, is there? There's not even one. I'm 50 seconds behind Haryanto. I'll see if I can close the gap, but this is really time trial for Azerbaijan now, I think.
Yeah, it is now. Like I said, a safety car could possibly help you out, but like I said, we just need one. The two Ferraris are now battling each other. It's Raikkonen in front of Seb. Where have I seen that before?
That was the most bizarre episode since I've owned an Xbox or owned a games console. I've never had a working controller that just stopped working, if that makes sense. Like, with no... There was no... I mean, I've got my charger cable
I think the title...
just in case.
The title of this episode is WTF.
The ghost of Xbox.
So that's that. That's Raikkonen 5th.
Should I
Vettel
call the title
6th.
hashtag
Right.
switch to Nintendo? Catching Haryanto.
Bottas 7th. Hulkenberg 8th. Massa 9th. And Daniel Kvyat on the medium tyres is 10th.
Oh, fuck's sake, I left him for dead as well. Oh. Fuck's sake. Right,
Looks like he's actually gaining on the Williams and the... We're actually going side by side now. I'm going to jump on board with them. Oh no, Master's left him for dead. Such is the power of that Williams.
Well, from the glory I had last week, this is turning into a bit of a poop one, isn't it? Fuck.
I'll tell you what,
do you
for
know
the...
what? I might be driver of the day, Rara. I've actually gained 2 positions on my qualifying position.
Oh wow, well done.
Yep. It's bad when a retired car remains 1.5 seconds behind you. That just makes you want to cry, doesn't it?
Yeah,
But yep,
just a
we're
little bit.
Still going, so I've managed to get my microphone fixed, which is good. At least I can do some commentary, at least. And I can focus more on horse penis building.
Right, there we go. Right, we have a queue forming up now, which is always a good sign. Button has passed Carlos Sainz now, so he's up to second. Sainz is down in third. He's got Verstappen and the 2 Ferraris behind him.
We may have an overtake from Pos, weirdly, if I keep this form up. I'm gaining on Haryanto 3 seconds a lap, which will put me right on his arse by the end of the race. 19th, so hopefully I can give you guys some form of fucking entertainment here, other than blowing my own car up twice. Well,
Again.
again. best part about this, guys. As Unlimited, you were on the chat saying you didn't have a very good Austria. My Austrias are the most entertaining motherfuckers out there. Never forget that rage, Rara, the rage quit. When I, for the first and only time,
infamous.
I properly lost my head on stream.
Right, okay, that was interesting. Sainz was behind Button, and he was continuously lifting and then putting the throttle back down behind him, so he was refusing to pass him.
Really?
Yep.
What the fuck was he doing that for? Into team orders. Look at the fucking queue behind them.
Yeah, Button, Sainz, Verstappen is on the super softs. This is hurting his race, and then you've got the 2 Ferraris on the mediums.
What I have to
That's
do
it.
is simply stay ahead of Lewis. That's all I've got to do. There is
Yep.
hope if I stay ahead of him.
How's that working out for you?
I'm keeping the gap. So,
Right.
pretty good.
The
Not quite a blue flag
McLaren
range.
and the Toro Rosso should be pitting very soon. They've done 15 laps on these soft tyres now. They'll be hurting. They will be hurting on a 50%er.
Fucking hell.
Honestly, there's just something about this track that does not like me.
There's something about this track that has drained my fuel. 0.02 minus. Fuck. Hamilton pits, I go and lean for a lap.
Oh, there we go. We have Sainz. Oh, was that Button pitting? What? That was Button literally drifting across the main straight so he could do his pit stop.
Hashtag AU, artificial unintelligence. Alright. I don't think Hamilton is behind me because he's coming across the line for his sector a lot later than what he's showing up on my screen, if that makes sense. Or he's showing up his sector times are coming up later than he crosses the line. Oh, Rosberg, fuck yourself, you gimp. Right. Come on, keep going, come on. Come on.
You near anyone, pal?
Nope. They've just crossed the line. I'm in the middle of sector 2 now. Like I said, never say never. There's about as much chance of me scoring points as fucking Boris Johnson being Prime Minister. Trust me, it ain't gonna happen.
3 months later.
Come on. Come on.
Right, so I believe
Lewis all over
Sainz should be pitting this lap. Right, so Lewis has caught up with you.
Not quite.
Once you
We'll
start
do a
seeing
minute
those
though.
blue flags, mate, that's game over.
It'll be once. Yeah, but it's not. It's weird because on my screen he's coming across the line about 8 seconds behind where he is, which is really weird. So unless it's kind
Oh,
of.
that's Max pitting as well.
You know what, man,
Max
it just
pitting
makes me
behind
more
Carlos Sainz. He
depressed.
is not going to be happy.
I'd probably be now. I'd say I'd be in the points definitely, but you know,
You know what, mate? I reckon you'd be 5th now.
yeah, with it, I'd be pitting next lap. Technically, it'd be next lap. I'd be coming all this lap for the super softs. If I was doing the super
Oh, there's
strategy.
Jensen. There goes Jensen. He's passed Max Verstappen. Oh, Verstappen has jumped Sainz in the pit stop as well. Toro Rosso probably playing the Red Bull game there, allowing
Game over.
the
Game over.
Red Bull Senior.
Blue flag. I'll stick
Oh
with him.
dear.
No, I'll stick with him. I've got a plan. If he doesn't pit, I'll be catching at least 1 or 2 cars anyway. So
That's all you can do, mate. See, 1 minute 44.537 behind the leader.
first time I've been lapped.
So basically-
other than in a Sauber on live stream, this guy's. Fuck.
Yeah, so basically, guys, the main idea of this race now is to show you the lovely scenery of Baku as we travel down the main straight. Look at the buildings around here and whatnot.
And the horse penis one.
Absolutely, as you go from left, and yes, then you have the horse penis, of course. Let's not forget about that.
Fee pits.
Down
I'm in dreamland.
Travel down to turn 1. There we go. Keep as wide as you can, then hit the apex without hitting the wall.
Yeah, that part wasn't in the script.
No, it wasn't. I say you've already had one wing change, don't get another.
Yeah, I've never seen that in a controller do that before though. It's just fucking bizarre. I was speaking to you, and then next thing you know, I'm just implanting myself in the wall.
I was on board with it. I was on board with you. You just went straight on.
I had a perfect line through the corner as well. I was actually kind of keeping up with the Williams in front of me, or the Ferrari in front of me. I was finally keeping up with them. I got 3 seconds of penalties, but to be honest, that isn't really going to affect being 45.7 seconds behind the nearest fucking car, is it? But we'll move on. But I do thoroughly love driving this track, though. I really do. Fucking hurts the hands, but other than that, thoroughly enjoyable. Anything going on in the field, mate? Or it's all kind of line of stern, really? Big trade.
Kind of line of stern at the minute. So yeah, we got Sebastian Vettel in second, who has now cleared Kimi Räikkönen. Hashtag team orders, hashtag multi21. Or in this case, multi57.
No worries, mate.
Oh, beer, before you go. I noticed that the club page on the Xbox is still has the old league name. Is there any way who's in charge of renaming
I changed that as well. I've changed it. That's what I mean. But Rara said it's still saying the old name, which is fucking stupid. I've definitely changed it because we're all there. Oh, Rara, you're still in the old group.
Oh, Hamilton has paid. I don't know if you've
I know,
noticed.
mate. I've fucking gone back onto the bloody
He is
standard mix.
I know, he's literally just come out in front of Vettel as well.
Come on, go, 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 go. Safety car now.
Right, so Lewis now on super softs. He is going to gun it. He's going to pull away from the Ferrari, so there's absolutely no danger there. Valtteri Bottas is in 4th and not that far behind the Ferraris. Obviously, we were saying in qualifying that the Williams at tracks like Monza and Abu Dhabi, well, not Abu Dhabi, but the
Abu Dhabi
Baku.
as well.
There we
Abu
go.
Dhabi as well. Mate. Good call there, actually, because with the long straights in Abu Dhabi, double DRS, of course.
They
double
are
doobie, as I
going to
christened
be a
it.
threat, and they are. Bottas is closing in on the Ferraris. It's going to be interesting to see whether this can materialise before the end of the race. I also wanted to say as well that I reckon that whoever gets the Williams in this performance league or whatever, as long as they can sort their aero out, they're going to be a threat, because obviously we know how powerful this Williams is down a straight.
Of course, yeah. To be fair, any car can really be turned into a winner on a performance league. It all depends on how much time you're willing to kind of give and how much time you're willing to kind of almost testify yourself to, you know, really do the grip. I mean, my best races were the Manor. That joke. I was getting top 8 back in the old RL days. Forgive me for keep bringing it up. I was bringing home 4ths and 5ths and 6ths, not because of the quality of the opposition, you know what I mean, but it was just simply because of the way that the car handled, and it just felt. I mean, I'm on 37% wear hour, so. You know, whatever.
Well, you're definitely making it to the end. I'm sticking on board with Valtteri Bottas at the...
Yeah, go for
Like I
it.
said, I'm sticking on board with Valtteri Bottas at the minute because I really want him to see... Oh, Raikkonen's actually got ahead of Vettel again.
Two cars kicking the shit out of each other by the sounds of it.
The 36-year-old Kimi Räikkönen, obviously we know he's 37 now. There is the remains of Daniel Ricciardo.
Lucky we're not a sim here.
You know what I've noticed as well?
On the wall loads of times.
I'm riding on board with Bottas. The sponsor is sort of missing from the side pod.
Yeah, hashtag fucking copyright. Wounded.
No, it's like he's been hit and it's been scraped off.
Well, he did hit me, didn't he? I think so. It might be me, depending if that's the case. Because I went straight into the bastard sideboard. Sideboard is
So, Hulkenberg 5th, Massa 6th, Perez 7th once again. Plus India scoring bloody points again. You've got Button 8th, Verstappen 9th, Carlos Sainz 10th. Rosberg's got himself up to 11th now.
Oh, that's worrying.
Verline 12th, could be at 13th. Magnussen 14th as he comes through the castle section. Same with Felipe Nasser, who has got Jolyon Palmer all over his backside. I will stay on board and hopefully see a move made into the first corner. Obviously, we know that the Renault have struggled around here all weekend. They've just not been able to get the balance here. Obviously, qualifying right at the back of the grid as well has dampened hopes for the weekend after some promising qualifying sessions that didn't really materialise into anything in the race. But there was momentum gaining in the Renault camp. Obviously, this being their first full season back as a manufacturer. You're going to expect a little this and that, and Palmer is having a look at Nasser down the main straight. He almost weaved. Ooh, that's Palmer through. Bit aggressive, but that's Palmer through.
Fucking GP2 driver. Yeah, fuel isn't working around there, buddy. You need to overfuel your car by about 5 laps. You have to overfuel it. It's
not good.
Shite, man. But yeah, basically I will start plugging other shit because it's the only way I can keep myself sane. Oh, I've overshot the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to be doing Austria. It will most likely be tomorrow, based on timing and availability. So
yeah.
that'll be an Austria Grand Prix.
We're hoping that'll be sometime between late morning and midday, because obviously I've got my driving lesson and whatnot. You've got your Baba, so obviously we'll discuss that. When do you reckon you'll be free tomorrow?
All depends when Ree goes out, because I know she's going to see her cousin. So at some point, mate, it'll be at some point in the day, but it'll be an instant Facebook message as soon as I remember. Buddy, remember drop the address to me as well, please, my man, and the
yes, of course.
Because then I could get that finalised. Well,
you know what? I'll do that now. I'll do that now, considering I don't have anything to do.
I wish we had swapped positions. Other than the fact I wouldn't want you to go through the torture I'm going through right now driving back here. The track isn't fun anymore. I'm not quitting because it's not me, but you know.
No, but like I said, man, this is good practice for you. You're nailing, apart from that corner, nailing the track. You know, we're going to come up to this at some point in the league as well. So obviously, as much practice around here is as good as any, and this is exactly what you're doing at the minute. And obviously, you being the world champion that you are, you want to have the edge over the rest of the field, and doing 20 or so laps round Baku, even if it is at the back, and gathering data will help you in your cause.
Yeah, a bit of an issue with the gathering data side. I don't think I'm making the end of the race. 51% tyre wear. That's
No,
close.
you will. There's 5 laps left.
I'm going to monitor that situation. There's no point me going for fastest lap because I'm just simply not going to be Hamilton's 43. But
No, and Hamilton is not that far behind you.
oh, he's going to catch me, bro. But I'll probably say about lap 23 he'll catch me. I'm catching Harry on about a second a lap now.
What's the gap now?
41, mate. I caught him by 3 seconds for the first couple of laps, and I had the Hamilton overtake me. And yeah, 40.7.
Yeah. Like I say, guys, this Haas season has thrown up ups and downs, quite a lot of downs.
Yeah, man.
It's been challenging. I think one thing we need to nail is just how we deal with the AI. I mean, obviously, Baku, I was all
fucking working.
Well, yeah, there is that. I think we need to go out and buy new controllers.
Yeah, guys, just a bit of a request on Twitch. Could you please drop me a sponsor if you buy some cheer from my channel and use the cheer because I'm poor and I need a new pad. Thank you. I'm a money whore now. get paid to do this, so, you know, much love.
Yeah, he is. He's all he's gone, you know, all top and Watto and cheery bye. Now
I've gone all Arava on you guys, by the way. So yeah, much love.
Ooh.
What should I say? I've gone more X Mighty G because he actually left his gaming channel behind. I'm never going to do that, you know what I mean?
No, okay, that one I will give you credit for. You are free to say whatever you want with that. Obviously, guys, there are other guys who do F1 and whatnot, and some people move on and do things, but leave what they started with behind, and that's what
58%.
That's what we feel. Right, okay, yeah, you're not going to make it. Yeah, Pit, just do it.
One lap less, so, you know. I thought I'd be able to get near him. If I carried on the 3 seconds a lap on him, then I'd be able to do it, but nah, not going to happen.
Yeah, just Pit, mate. Get the quickest tyres on, just get a good lap in.
So, hey guys, this has been one of the most random races, I think, of my life. The low of the humour of blowing my car up, the high of getting back up into 8th position it was at the time, and then the low of driving around for 11 laps at the back. But it's F1, it happens. Just got to get on with it. Move on to Austria, and Rara, you've had your fair share of bad luck here. So,
yeah, just Baku doesn't agree with me. Austria, I actually really like. I feel like the AI are a bit unpredictable around there, as I watched you the other night. And of course, there's the infamous career mode stream that will forever be burned into my memory.
yeah. That was the one time, guys, where I nearly got a podium on an Ultimate, and then I ended up in 18th place with a DNF.
Yeah, but basically,
corners.
I tuned in at one point, and he was trying to do the impossible, but he refused to believe it. He and the AI just basically screwed him over, and then yeah, he just basically gave up and had to crawl over the line with a puncture and ran out of fuel as well.
And Vettel then, because I think Ghost Vettel decided to ram me, and I went flying through the air across the line. So yep, I didn't even make the line. I had one wheel. I had 2 wheels left on my car that day. But yeah, so you're going to get memories on this channel, guys. There's always going to be a memory or two, has been so far. There will be one small Warriors Orochi stream following this as well, guys, so I'll be going straight onto that, of course, after this, and then I'll be going and hitting the sheets. But yeah, it's been a weird day, gaming-wise. But we have Hulkenberg. I'll give you some entertainment at least.
Ah, yep, here we go. Now, obviously, what you need to do is, you know, try and set a good lap without, you know, having to let him back through.
I probably won't let him back through, but to be honest with you, I'm just going to go. I've left him.
I do have to say that this Haas has felt really good all season. I can't remember a race where the Haas has felt like a dog.
I've got one. Personal experience.
Monaco?
Canada. No, Monaco was amazing. Remember my overtakes? I was putting moves around the outside.
Your overtakes were good.
Mirabeau,
In the wet?
When it went. If this rains, guys, this car is probably the best in the field, I reckon. Other than, of course, the Red Bull. That is on a different
Well, you
level.
proved that, didn't you, in China? You won the race.
Yeah, well, you should have. Without your misdemeanors, you would have been a lot closer to me. But that's for another conversation.
Hey, I proved my speed, pal. That's all I needed to do.
You did. You absolutely rocked away with that. Luckily, I didn't go on the supers when I did, by the way, Rara, because I wouldn't be pitting again. You cannot do 9 laps on these motherfuckers with my setup. You know what the most depressing part is about being back here and being on these tyres?
You were fighting with these guys at the beginning of the race?
No, I'm much quicker than them now. That's depressing. Well, guys, this is entering my final lap, of course, next lap. I've left Hulkenberg for dead. He's about 3 seconds down the road.
You have. I wonder what this lap time's going to be, because this is your first proper lap on these tyres.
We are looking
Here we go, as he crosses the line.
1:44.9. That shows Mercedes have obviously much more superior pace, but to be fair, I'm happy with this car. I am really happy with this car. Remember, bro, it was a freak incident that put me where I am. The car was handling
Yeah, it was.
on the medium
It was.
tyres.
You
That car was gorgeous.
You know, barring any other incidents, you were on course for a points finish. And considering you started at the back of the grid as well, was absolutely amazing. I messed up in the first lap. I outbraked myself into the castle section, lost my front wing. You know, it was always something like that was going to happen to me around here. And then obviously I was very cautious that my back end felt loose going through the fast corners, and that was it. That was it for me. I attacked it a bit too much, and I lost it, hit the wall, and that was game over for me. We move onwards to Silverstone, I believe, is next.
No, Austria.
Oh, of course, yes, Austria. So
But
we move on
then
to Austria
Silverstone is after
in
that.
the. Oh. You got a
Really?
puncture.
Yep.
Just cross the line, mate. Just get it over and done with.
Perez 7th. I might as well do the race review while I'm here. You're all quicker than me.
Yeah, so Perez is 7th. Got.
Ooh. Sorry. My bad. Forgot about the racing line glitch. They slow down at yellow
That's
flags,
alright,
don't
man.
they?
Just stay on the racing. Just stay on the racing line. See what havoc you can cause.
No, I'll get fucking disqualified with blue flags. I want to finish this. So guys, that is
Right,
how
so
you
there we
end
go.
a really perfect race. Yeah.
It's been perfect from start to finish. You know, just staying at the back for the whole.
All I wanted to do was I wanted to kind of capture the Azerbaijani weather while I was here. I'm doing a kind of geological weather report. Oh, Pascal Verlaine's lapped me for the second time this season. I'm fucking done.
Oh look, there's my wheel.
Well, Rose, we'll get out of the way. Alonso, go on, man. I wish I could keep up with you to see the great action. Oh, I mean, do you know what the saddest part is, man? Oh, Palmer's lapped me, right, I'm quitting. Will the whole field lap me?
Yes.
Come on. They haven't. Yes, they didn't. Oh my god.
Right, so there we go. Lewis
the
Hamilton
box.
wins. Lewis
Go on,
Hamilton wins the race. He made a two-stopper work for him. His second stop, he came out just in front of the Ferraris, and he built up a 16-second lead, being on the soft tyre with the Ferraris being on the medium. Absolutely nothing they could do. Vettel second, Raikkonen third. Brilliant points for Ferrari. You've got Bottas fourth, who actually did slowly haul in the Ferraris in the end, but just couldn't do anything about them. Hulkenberg fifth, Massa sixth, Perez seventh. Mercedes powered cars, you expect them to be up there really. Jenson Button eighth. He will be very happy with that after starting 11th. Obviously, Honda, we all know, just doesn't have the power, and yet he's dragged it into 8th place. I think. Oh, my screen's gone dark. I think the running the longer strategy worked for him. So it's 8th place for him. Max Verstappen, just what can I say? Red Bull just getting it all wrong today, I reckon. Rosberg 10th. He'll be happy scoring a point after his demeanours on the first lap. You shouldn't have hit me, but there we go. Sainz 11th. He'll be very disappointed that he didn't score points after being second for a good period in this race. Kvyat 12th, Verlaine 13th, Magnussen 14th, Alonso 15th. Very disappointed. He'll be after seeing his teammates score points. The non-Brit 16th, Nasser 17th, Haryanto 18th, Ericsson 19th, and we have Mr. Posglad himself in 20th place. That is the conclusion of this race, guys. I'll hand it over back to Pos now.
Well, I preferred this just about just stayed in hospital, mate, to be honest. I probably would have got a higher result. Right, yeah, that was shocking. Driver of the day, simply from the amount of positions gained, is actually going to be given to, based on Jeff's format, it will be Kevin Magnussen, 21st to 14th, mate. Can't fault it. beating a McLaren. One thing I will
I think
say...
Sergio Perez is going to be up there as well because
Oh,
he
shit,
is
Perez
obviously
is.
started 15th due
Perez is,
to his
forgive
due to his. As much as we hate to admit that Force India got driver of the day, considering we'd like to think that we're going to have a season-long battle with them. We just need to score points to make this happen.
Just moving on to the driver standings then, I'll probably cover this one. There's not really much movers, other than Hamilton escaping at the top. Vettel has jumped Max Verstappen, he catches Rosberg 95, 91, 90 respectively, and Raikkonen of course being there on 86. Ricciardo is having a dismal season, 61 points, nowhere near his teammate. Perez is is in 7th, Bottas and Hulkenberg jumped myself and Alonso, who both had stinkers. Kind of understandably, Alonso having a penalty after hitting Rosberg in qualifying. Rara in 12th, luckily for Rara, only Massa out of the gate, and Button obviously scored points, so we are pretty much now in a battle with Force India and Williams. You'll see that in the constructors.
And McLaren.
Or Macca as well, forgot about Alonso. Fucking asshole.
Yeah, we're gonna have to bring the McLarens into this battle now as well.
Based on how they are, of course. Toro Rosso will just really bring up the rear of the point scorers with Sainz and Kvyat, and then you got Verline, Magnussen, Palmer, Ericsson, Nasser and Haryanto constructors. Rara.
Right, constructors, here we go. We've got the Mercedes leading, absolutely dominating it with 69 points. Ferrari move up to second ahead of Red Bull after a very disappointing showing. They only scored 1 point in this race. Just like I say, they just failed to capitalise. Force India 4th, they'll be very happy with that. Williams move up to 5th after a very strong showing this weekend. They move above Haas, which is very frustrating to see. We've got McLaren Honda 7th, Toro Rosso 8th, and then we have the usual non-point scorers, Sauber, Manor and Renault. So the big winners of this weekend, Ferrari scoring a double podium and Williams showing what their car can do on a power track. Let's see what they can do on a track that has tight corners up.
AKA Austria, which is a track around because they got their first pole position since Pastor Maldonado, which I may point out. Even he didn't get pole, actually.
Yes,
did
they
he?
did.
It must have been way before that, I think. Did he get pole?
Maldonado got pole at the Spanish Grand Prix in 2012, didn't he? And then he had the car that day. That's all we can say, really.
But that there, folks, is the Pos and Rara co-op. Very disappointing race again. We didn't think we could get worse than Canada. We've actually managed to do it. But basically, yeah. We actually had a better race in Monaco, may I point out. But moving on there, guys. We are now going towards Austria. That will be tomorrow. It's been positively glad. I'll let Rara sign himself out.
Alright guys, I just want to say as well, now we've got the tricky races out of the way with. It is onwards and upwards now. We've got Austria, we've got Britain, we've got Hungary, we've got Germany, we've got Belgium, and we've got Spa. It is going to be those races that define our season. This is where we absolutely nail it now.
If we don't, guys, then we're going to be struggling next season. That's all I'm saying. But this has been your man, Positively Glad. Take it easy, all the best, much love, and we'll see you very, very, very soon. Good night for now.
Take care, guys.